Okay. I I've been playing around with this for like 3 or 4 hours over 2 days, and I think it's I just ads. Hi everybody. I've been playing around with this for 2 or 3 days, and it's a little stuttery, I think, but I think it's like good enough. So I just kind of want to stream, and it's been I think around 4.5 months to 5 months. It's been a little while. If we include the 3 months of Europe plus the 1 month in Cali, plus the fun week here, it's been around 4.5 months. So, yeah. Let me know if anything looks weird. I think I'm a little stuttery still, but I'm just gonna work with it. Um, he's back. Hello, hello. Yeah. Wow. Oh man, chat is going crazy. What the heck? I did an IRL stream today just for funsies, and that was really great. But hey, you're so back. I can type normally. Yeah. If anybody wants to give me audio or visual or anything that just looks weird, please let me know. It's been 5 months since I've done this thing, and I'm on a completely new computer in a completely new apartment in a completely new area. So I would appreciate any and all advice going forward. But this is about as good as it's going to be, probably. It's not as good as my last setup, I think, but it's pretty good. So I might turn down the quality if it gets a little stuttery, but this is what I'm rocking with. So hi, we have Aztec Hero, AJ3 Sprites, Nova El Bicho, Legacy of Storm, Blandon, Kinjade. Hello, everybody. What's up? I don't know. Okay. I was gonna do like a big Europe like recap. Drop that address right now. AJ? Trolling? Okay. I will not DOS myself live on stream. I will not do that. Thanks though. So I originally was gonna do a European recap stream, and that was the goal. But I can do that another time. I'm still like kind of processing my trip, so I'm just gonna hop on Ryuga and just play some people. I think that's gonna be like a short 1 hour stream. It's Friday night. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So that's gonna be game plan. How is everybody doing? It's been a little while. I'm probably gonna say that 100 times this stream. But should play me? I would. Yeah, Kinjade, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in like a year. I don't think I've seen you since like maybe Frosty. It's been a hot minute. AJ, I don't think I've seen you since Saturday Stadium. Blandon, I haven't seen you in forever, but you know, we go way back, so it doesn't matter. Legacy, I've never seen you before. And you know, just people. Bro, since Frosty? Yeah, it's been a little while. It's been a hot minute. Wow, it's really nice to be back though. It's really, really good. Chicago isn't the same with you, with me or without me? Chicago isn't the same with me. Trolling. I've been running TGS though. That's sick. Okay, this is like a little stuttery still, so I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit in terms of quality. Hopefully nobody will be too mad at me for that. Yeah, the quality is just a little bit high. I also cannot change it once I've started streaming, so I will keep it like this for the whole stream. Okay, we'll play around with it later. Without me? Thank you, man. No, I miss Chicago a little bit. I'm gonna be real and say I don't miss it as much as I miss France. Summer of my life for sure. But you know, I'll be eased into it. Host. Yes, we're gonna play Psysilex. What are my ports right now? What are ports? Honda, Edicom, ports, Psysilex. I have an ad break coming already? No. How do I skip this? Snooze. Snooze are 5 minutes. Okay, we'll do ads 5 minutes later. I think my ad settings are really messed up. I have like a ton of ads coming, so we'll deal with that later. But I'm just saying hi to chat. Which was happy for TGS monthly number 4? Yeah, me too. So in terms of events, I'm going to 2 to end the year. I'm doing Big House in 2 weeks. And I'm doing UFA in November. Legacy of Storm, thank you for the subscription. I don't have any notifications or anything filled out. This is kind of my test stream, so I'm sorry I don't have any like crazy cool things, but yeah. Thank you for the subscription. 8 months, that's a long time. Thank you so much. This is more so a test stream for me to make sure the quality is running well and smoothly. It's good, almost where I want it to be, but it's pretty good. So I think everything is pretty visible, so I'm pretty happy with that. Thank you guys for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, my first stream in so long, first real stream. It's been a hot minute. Hopefully we will meet in the future. Being overseas kind of stops you from going to offlines in the States. It sounds good and it looks good. Okay, to me it looks a little bit choppy, but I think it's me being too used to my monitor. Yo, diggity dog. What's up, broski? What's good? What's up, Greasy Chunk? What is good? Life's been amazing, dude. Life's been incredible. And I am sitting here. I'm about to fight Wi-Fi Ness, so maybe it won't be incredible forever, but no, it's gonna be fine. Yeah. Dude, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I haven't been in front of a camera in months, so I guess a camera that is in my control because I've been on many streams. Do you want to hop in and say hi? I gotta get going. Glad to have you back. Thank you, AJ. Yes, I won't be seeing you for a little while because I'm not going to as many events, but it's good to see you. When was the last time you talked to Bobby? Bobby time? April? Glad you're doing well. It's been a little while. I've been really disconnected, if that wasn't obvious enough. I've been really disconnected. So it's been good to be back though. Yeah, I dropped 85 frames. Yeah, this thing is like not perfect, but you know, it's good. GG. G's? Yeah, G's. Right? It's been incredible. Whoop, that's a Tatsumiss input on Wi-Fi. Yeah, so, what do we talk about, chat? What do we talk about? Do I talk about Europe? I mean, I don't know what to, there's so much to say about Europe. I could talk about school. I'm back in school now. Last year of university. That's incredible. I could talk about that. I could talk about Ness. I could talk about anything. What do people want to talk about? I'm down. I'm game for anybody. We can talk about whatever chat wants to talk about. What was that? Welcome back, buddy. Hi, Raven King. What's up? I think you got second at regen. Wow, that happened? Forgot that happened. Are you dead? You are. Second at regen. Yeah, wild. Yeah, that was a fun run. Am I live? I'm not. Yeah, that was a very fun run. Let's talk about that run. I guess we can talk about regen. So, here's what's crazy is I didn't SCI at all. I don't have Jover anymore. I actually am on OBS now instead of Streamlabs, so I don't have Jover anymore. We can talk about regen. What should we talk about for regen? So I came to that event on no practice at all. We're off to a great start, I know. I had just finished up my study abroad program, so I didn't really practice. And I was like, I'm just gonna go play, right? Let's just go play and have fun. And the goal was just to like play. I wasn't like trying to do anything too crazy. I just wanted to play. And I have this weird thing, which is if I over prepare for an event, I actually do awful. And I don't know if that's like a Ryu thing, if that's like a life thing, if that's like a motivation thing, right? It can be a lot of things. And I haven't really studied it. But right now, that's why I've been not going to anything, because I've just been like trying to figure this out. I think keeping motivation for a long period of time in this game is borderline impossible. And it's even why players like Leo are not really up to like standard, as in standard being best player in the world, because the motivation is really hard to get. I have an ad break coming in 57 seconds, and that's a new Twitch notification. I'm gonna snooze it again, because I don't care. I'm gonna keep snoozing. I don't need the money, it's okay. I wanna talk to chat. Yeah, and not just in Smash either, in life, motivation is very different. I think when you're a kid, like young, you kind of just do things out of habit because that's just what you do. Am I dead? Nice air dodge. I think that's just kind of what you do out of habit. and you don't really think about motivation. You just kind of like do your 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. class, and you go home and you do your, I don't know, extracurricular activity or your tutoring or stuff, right? And that's kind of just like how life goes. But as an adult, I think maintaining... Are you dead? Almost the best extension of all time? Oh, okay. That up tilt was so mean. You gonna absorb that? Never mind. You're fine. You didn't hit the wall. Okay. Yeah, I think motivation is super, super hard to maintain. So I went into that event, and I had just done like 3 papers and like a presentation and a French final. And I was like, yeah, I want to go play Smash right now. So the motivation was high, and I was ready to see people. I had not seen players that I had not seen since King of Fields in June. So I got to see Tarek, I got to see Bloom, I got to see Lugi, I got to see Hummingbee, I got to see so many players I had not seen in a long time, right? And I got to see everybody, and I think everything just kind of worked out, and I just did really well at that tournament, which I'm very happy for, because that is going to improve. Hopefully the goal of this year was just to get on like a national rank again, because I haven't been on one since 2022. And I was like, you know, let's go do that and shoot for top 100. And it'd be really great to be top 100 for me, just for me, because this year went from being a very hard year in terms of figuring out my life. I'm dead. It was a very hard year in terms of balancing school and Smash, for sure. And I didn't know how to do it. And this whole year, proving to myself that I could do it and go to majors and still make sure I'm like not washed was really, really important for me. Which less so matters to the local scene of Chicago, which I have a lot of Chicago viewers here. But to me, wait, I hate that. Magnet forward air, or Magnet Nair is so safe. Wait, I can kill him here. Never mind. Let me get the stock. Give me a second. Hold on. I can't think. Yeah. To me, what was I just talking about? I just completely forgot. Oh yeah, it's the balance. To me, the balance with school and Smash was reaching an impossible point around this time last year. I was like, I have some of the hardest classes I've ever taken. I have all this stuff I have to do. My friend groups are like completely all over the place. It's like impossible. I don't know how to do this. And I had a talk with the Buzz, and I was talking to the Buzz, and I was like, am I doing that? It's okay, confirm. I was talking to the Buzz. He was like, why do you feel the need to go to everything? And I'm like, that's a really good point. Why do I feel the need to go to everything? I'm trying to be like a full-time player and a full-time student and a social life who's going to parties and hanging out and like trying to be a good student to his family too. Like, what? Like, I'm trying to do way too much. Hey, what's up, Duke? So I'm sitting over here and I'm like, yeah, DeBuzz, you're right. I'm not a full-time player. Why am I trying to act like I'm a full-time player? I'm not. So that led to like me picking and choosing the events that I wanted to go to and really making the most of the events that I wanted to go to. I was like over-preparing, and I was like practicing. Like Genesis, I had a whole month stream. Like I prepared for Void. I prepared for like everybody I could fight reasonably at the time, and I over-prepared. And I actually got my worst performance of the year in 49th. And I was like, oh, okay. This game is like really, really not just grinding as much as it is discipline and mindset when you're playing the game like actively. There's a phrase I want to coin now, and it's matchup refresh rate. And it's something that I don't think enough players talk about. You can play infinity sets with a matchup, but if you are not ready to matchup refresh your way into winning, you will never win. At least you'll never win consistently. So it's like you could have 20 sets versus Ice Knight, and you've beaten Tarek before, but if you just came off fighting Tweaks Diddy and you're mentally rattled, you're not ready to fight Tarek, right? And that happened to me at Terra. I was like so used to this item play and talking and doing all of this that I was not ready to fight a character that I have 20 sets on, right? That's matchup refresh rate. You're not ready to not whiff anything because against Diddy, you're chasing the whole time, but you can't chase Greninja the same way we chase Diddy, right? So it's very, very different, the way that works. And that's a phrase that I don't think gets talked about enough in Ultimate. Yeah, my passion for the game is still never mind. My passion for the game is really, really high still. And it's more so now mattering about the events that I'm going to. I should go for a Trump there. Yeah. Trolling, yeah. God, I feel like there's so much that has just happened in my life in the past like 4 months, and I'm talking to chat, and I'm like, dude, what the heck has happened? Yeah, so that's like something that's going on. It's funny. Yeah, Raven King, what's up, dude? I will probably see you, Raven King. If not Big House, probably Frosty. I think I'm alive. Never mind. Probably Frosty. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Probably Frosty. 2024. I'm like already blocking on my events for the year, for the school year. Yeah, probably Frosty. Because I know when Genesis date is, even though it's not been announced yet. And Genesis is the first week of February. So I'll go to Frosty, probably. Unless it's the same weekend. Then I'll probably be at Genesis, because it's Genesis. But I will be definitely at Frosty. Nice. Yeah. Nice. That was a regrab. I don't know what I'm doing. Ooh, terrible. I got third of my local as Ganon. You're trolling. Oh! That was so good. Wait a minute. What was that? I like that a lot. Fair up till dare? Proxy and Genesis are different weekends? Sick. Awesome. So I'll probably be at both. And then those two, Collision, and then maybe Combo Breaker, are going to probably be my events for the first half of 2024. You're going to see me less in the first half, for sure. Because I'm actually, I can't believe I'm talking about this, I'm graduating this year. Like, I'm getting my bachelor's and everything. Which is crazy, because when I started streaming, I was like just finishing up my first year of college. And now I'm about to graduate, which is incredible. C'est incroyable, as the French say, right? So you'll see me a little bit less because it's like the last year of college, and of course I'm gonna be like going to as many events, going to not tryharding events as much as I'm gonna be like playing Wi-Fi and like practicing, which is gonna be awesome. Yeah, right. Huge W. So that's awesome. So a lot of streams, probably like 2 or 3 times a week, right? And I've got like a chiller university quarter, right? Because I did all my hard stuff last year, so that's really, really nice. I did find the French club, Legacy. I did find the French club, and I actually signed up, which is incredible. Nice. Should be dead here. Yeah. I found the French club. Yeah. By the time you get through, I have 1 more left before I get my baptized. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, you took that gap here, which is huge. Oh, I couldn't frame trap that? Trolling. Were you? Frame beta? Ah, nice. Trash SDI. Bad fireballs. Bad jumps. Nice. Nice. Any locals in between? I don't think so. Maybe one here and there, but like don't count on it, pretty much. It's far, and I feel like I'm at a level where like it takes too much time is like my problem. Like I love the competition. I will play those guys forever. Once in a while, I didn't Trump. Once in a while, I'll probably go to 7, right? But like don't expect it. Yeah, don't expect it. I think locals are great, and I really like them, but not enough to justify losing my whole night is my problem. I don't have that time anymore. We have an ad break. I'm in Chicago. Yeah, I'm in Chicago. I'm back in school. Yeah. It's really nice. I've had a really awesome week. I've been like moved in, I'm back, I'm at a different location, different friend groups, different everything, and it's been really good. We have an ad break coming in 40 seconds, and I can't snooze it anymore, so ads are coming. If anyone has any questions, I will not answer them during the ad break. Nice. F? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to stuff. It's just like kind of hard to. I'll not be experiencing ads. That's how you think of it. Nice. What? I'm a genius. I'm not a genius anymore. Why am I alive? This is a really, really good question. It's fine. I thought I could get another light until then. I should just did one. Yeah. So yeah, that's like where life's been. This is a really fun stream. I'll reach a point. The locals are going to be non-viable for me. Okay. I wouldn't think about it like that. I would think about it as, is the benefit that you get worth the local going to? 3 minutes?
3, 2, 1, go!
Why is this ad 3 minutes? 2 minutes and 30 seconds, regardless. I'm going to have to change that later. Okay, I don't know what's up with my ads. I might have messed up in the slider. Because I think I increased the length or the frequency. One of the two. Twitch is taxing. I know. Why is Twitch out here taxing? Good DI. So yeah, Twitch be very greedy. These have to be my settings, right? This can't be Twitch itself. Yeah, because I changed my ad timings and everything. So I don't know what's up with that, but I'll check it out. Anyhow, yeah. So there's a question about Spain. I'll open that up in a second. Let me just get like a quick combo. Nice spot touch call. I'll read your message in a second, Nova. Just gotta get over here. Have a good stream. You had a message about Spain. I do still want to visit Spain, and France again, right? But I don't know if it's gonna happen because I love Andres to death. Really, really great guy. Yeah, to watch a 3-minute ad is insane. I don't know what that is. God, this is such a long ad. Maybe because I snoozed it, it made it longer? Hostion! Okay, I tried it. I tried it. Hostion! Hold on, wait. You wanna see a Hostion? I got you. I tried it. Never mind. Nice. Good. Back from Twitch hell? Yeah. Snapback F tilt? Alright, watch this Hostion. Wait. Host! Okay, I didn't get you out of down air. I'm mashing? That bear would have hit offline. I just want to say that. For sure. Alright, wait, watch this Hostion. Ready? Rar, focus, nair, up B, fireball. I trolled. I'm gonna get spiked. It's fine though. I'm totally fine. I didn't have a jump. What do you want to add before your ad came in? Yeah. So I think locals are good, but you have to gauge if the what you put in terms of hours and time is worth what you're getting back out. So I personally, right now, do not think that going to locals would make me better as a player at a faster rate than if I played Wi-Fi and practiced on my own and did training mode and work with my schedule, because I bought a lot of night classes until around 6 or 7, and going from there to Ignite just seems like a burnout opportunity waiting to happen. So I'm just not going to go. And instead, I think getting some nice dinner, doing like a little hour stream or something would just feel a lot better, right? Yeah, I think. I mean, I love the local scene. I mean, they literally got me to a level that I'm happy with. It's just a matter of, I think my time allotted right now is not gonna get me to where I want to be if I put that hours into going to a local. I also think socially it's not really as stimulating as it can be for other opportunities. I've been having a lot of fun talking to a lot of different people this year in a completely different side of friend groups, and that's not to say Chicago people are bad at all. I think I just kind of want the change of pace. And I think uni has really been giving me that to me this year, being a senior, and I have so many different like people and friend groups that I know. Like I got so many special groups that I'm really blessed to have. And it's really making me like really appreciate this last year, right? Especially because the Smash Bros will always be there. But this is the last year of uni, and a lot of these people, I'm not going to know what they're going to be in a year, and it's making me really, really sad thinking about it. So I'm like kind of not really prioritizing the Smash people. Nice. Should show you or jabbed. That works. Yeah, right. That's kind of how I'm feeling, and that's like, in a way, it's kind of mean because I feel like it's like kind of dropping off the face of the earth like that into Chicago is probably like hurtful for some people, and they probably didn't like that. But I'm also like, my life is changing so drastically quickly that it's like, maybe it's fine, right? It's to like let the Smashy Bros people do their Smashy Bros thing, and I'm just kind of gonna do my own thing. It feels good. It feels really, really good. And I think also like being in France and meeting all those new people, it was like, I was there for competition, sure, but sorry, I almost cooked. Being there for competition was great, but being there, meeting new people, and these French players were showing me new things, like, it felt really great. It was like when I was the first time in Chicago, I was like just exploring all this new stuff. It was the exact same feeling, which I really, really appreciate. There's a way to fix that. What's the way to fix that, Kinjade? It's called Nair Dodge. You can say time management. Get that masters? What does get that master mean? I'm trolling. I wanted to kill him with Tatsu. I'm gonna spam auto cancel back here. Maybe it'll hit. It works with Steve, right? Trolling. I'm actually so trolling. Anyway. Yeah, we'll see. I've been just figuring a lot of things out socially, my life, like my time, job opportunities. Like, yeah, I actually had a call with Hazmat, actually. You know, the Hazardous Matthew? And he works in tech, if you guys don't know. I asked him, I was like, how do you manage to find the time to be like a passion project Smash commentator and Tweak Talks and all this stuff, but also like, you know, still have time for your wife and your job and, you know, the people that you care about? And he told me it was like a really, really great discussion. I'm not going to say everything I learned in that discussion, but it was really eye-opening to master's degree. Oh, those are so hard. I'm considering going back for one, but I don't know if I would. You know, it's kind of difficult. Oh no, you're dead. Okay. I should have focused. Why did I nair? I'm trolling. Yeah. We'll see. Like, I mean, I'd even be Chicago in about a year. I might be back home, or I might be in a completely different new spot, right? So it's like, dude, the world is like rapidly changing, and there's so many things that could just like happen in the next couple of months and are just completely out of my control besides interviews and just making things work. What can I do here? I think this. That was terrible. Should have did F tilt again. No. Has Eccles? Yeah, Has Eccles, man. I love Has. I think Has is really, really great. And definitely somebody that I really appreciate giving me the time to talk to him about this kind of stuff. Nice. Choose forward air there. There, yeah. That was the laziest overshot short hop nair I've ever done. Live. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody asked me, do I think my play has changed since I went to Europe? And I don't think so. Oh, definitely not if I'm jumping like there. I don't think so. I think I just kind of like got some new matchup experience, which I'm very, very happy about. DD, Dr. Gluto at all? Yeah, I did. Really, really smart player. We didn't get to play actually, which is actually kind of a troll. But we did talk, and it was really good to get some, like, we talked about, like, America versus Europe. We talked about, like, my experience as a player versus his in Europe. We talked about opportunities. I'm actually just trolling. We talked about a lot of cool things. And it was fun. He's a really, really nice guy. Really down to earth, really knows his character. And the fact that he won Terra is honestly just a huge W, because he deserves it. And he played it really, really well. So, yeah. This game is just so much deeper than people realize. And that's even, I'm sure I'm like not even seeing layers that other players are seeing. But the depth in making decisions and visual cues is absurd. It's almost mind-numbing how much is actually happening, but how little people like choose to perceive into it. I'm not saying that we're unaware or anything. It's just like there's so much that you could use as like information, and some of that information actually is just bad, but some of them is really, really good information. Like I'm watching this like Psysilex, the way we're like playing around platforms and feigning autos and PK fires is really, really different than any other Ness. I can just dare the PK Thunders if I overshoot it. Jeff would have jab blocked me there. I've also been doing more bear shaku, just for funsies. I don't know if it's like optimal, but it's fun to do, which is really cool. I've just been like messing around with like F-tilt bear shaku, and not on stage, because on stage you want them close to you, but off stage where I can't get a combo, I'm like, yeah, I'll just do that. I'm dead, yeah. Yeah, that's been really, really good. Yeah, so I've been like optimizing little things about Ryu like that. More delays on the up airs, because up air has just so much hits on, like, it's, you know, it's been good. It's been very fun. I'll try and hit it next stock just because. Not like necessarily like game changing or anything, but it's been fun. Live? Town. I think hard down tilt neutral is actually really good versus Ness in this matchup, because you can crouch under forward air, which is low-key really sick. He's really hard to trump. Might just have to hold the stage. I'm like messing around with it too much. Like here, I'll go for like Shaku Bear Shaku if I get him at the ledge. Okay, never mind. same thing. I jab. Nice. Watch for the forwarder from the corner. Or the fire. Great STI, but panic air dodge. Yeah. Yeah, it's been fun.
Give it your all.
Oh, it's like kind of stuttering. I don't know how I feel about this. Because it's like fine, but it's not. Ugh. I don't know. It looks almost perfect where I want it to be. It's just like slightly off. I'll have to play with the settings a little bit. I think my game's just slightly off. That's fine though. It's first couple streams back. I'm not too worried. Yeah. It looks really clear on my display, but on Twitch it might be a little bit worse. I could invest in Ethernet for my computer. Might make the streaming process a little bit better. Yeah, so Ness Fair is really good at clanking out the fireball once the fair is already active. But you can kind of catch him with like that at the end or right before the start of it. So it's not like perfect. It's kind of more like a hard read for him, even though he does have active frames to help him out. In this matchup, it might be good to do F-tilt bear shaku because in other spots you get Hado and he could do that. So this is actually where it's really good. Jab 2. Feed the 2 feints, go high. Looking for tomahawks too much. Shot. Push over jab too much. Roll. Nice, good back air. Great delay. Wow, crazy trade. It's good. Ooh, yippee.
Your range is 1 fist short.
Yeah, I think it's my bandwidth. My bandwidth is a little bit choppy, even though my on-stream thing is fine. So I need to get some Ethernet cables and link that over to my computer. So, yeah, figured out. Should be all right. I think it looks basic enough and it runs, which makes me happy enough. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's you know, first stream in a little while. So it's my Ethernet is needs to be linked to my computer. Shaku kill screen? Yeah, it's not rare anymore. Post patch for sure. Yeah. I don't know, like it's a little choppy, right? Like just a little bit. I wish I could like fix that. Yeah. I'm gonna try to. I think the fact that this thing even runs is more than like happy for me. Even though I've had a better stream before, which is actually a little bit sad. 'Cause I came back to have a worse stream. Good there. Straight sucks there. You can't see it? As in like it's really, really good? Or as in it's really, really bad? Because on my screen, the choppiness, you can't see the choppiness. Maybe it is my Wi-Fi. Oh, you know why? My computer is running both at the same time. It's running the preview. You can't tell. What the heck? Okay, I'll check out the VOD later. Because on my screen, it looks choppy. But if you guys are saying it looks good, then I'm not complaining. Combo butt PK flash. I'm trolling. No. Okay. That's good. If you can't tell, then I can't tell. So funny. It's running fine? Sure. Okay. Not much choppiness. Yeah, there's some, but not a lot, I think. But if you can't tell, then you know what? W. No jump. I trolled. Dang it. There. Good A land. Alright, catch this up throw. I trolled. God, I love preemptive SDI and PK fire. It makes me feel like such a god. Yeah, okay. Space has slowly been closed. And to get chipped for 4. Auto turn? Cheating. Great wave dash. Or wave land. I trolled. He trolled me back. Alright, how do we kill him, guys? I think like double jump back here. No, never mind. I can't do it. I'll die first. No. I trolled. Okay. On my screen, maybe it just sucks. But it's okay. Yeah. I'm gonna turn off the preview. Maybe it's gonna make it run better. Yeah. Sweet. Anyway, what else is going on, Raven King? What else is going on? The GOAT. The King of Chicago. We have a king. We have a champ. We have a streamer. We have a Sam T. We have a... whatever you call me. Regional tomorrow. What regional? Oh, is this the Wisconsin thing Rose was telling me about? No, I'm so close. World Warrior? I love World Warrior. That's such a hot term, dude. Yeah, okay, yeah. Cream steak and fridge. Good luck. Have fun. Go cook. Go win. Who's going? Do you know? Like any like really good names? Maybe an Onin, mayhaps? Trolled. T-Way, T-Y, T-Y. Good delay. Me and Atata gonna cook? I'm regretting Smash in MK1. Got second in tournament 2 months ago. Won $300. Nice, dude. 300 is good money. Yeah. I mean, I can buy a whole Switch. Think about that. Ned, comment, ice. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's Chicago sweep. What the heck? Love that. Good luck, guys. Ned is going? Ned? Ned PT? Oh, I didn't read that right. Ned PT. Yeah, you know, he did say he wanted to go to more regionals, so good for him. Buy a new graphics card? Yeah, go do that. Ryu just doesn't want to work today? Ned PT the streamer is going. You know why? I actually hung out with Ned yesterday. Not yesterday. We're trolling. Like 2 days ago? No, it was yesterday. Yeah, it was very fun. Gotta catch up. Very good. I pressed R. You're joking. What? No way. I actually heard myself press R too. Hostion! I tried the Hostion. No. It's awesome to hear. Yeah, it was good. It was, we had a nice long chat. It was very great. Talked about like Smash, motivation. We talked about, he apparently watch partied all my sets, which was really funny because he was just watching me play. It was really good. It meant a lot. Talked to me about going to events, wants to go to more regionals because he thinks like they're gonna help him. It was good. It's very nice. Very mature conversation. It's weird. He's more motivated to go to local events than I am, which is like really weird because like 2 years ago, I was more motivated to go to local events than he was, right? So it's like we kind of like switched roles a little bit. So it's kind of cool. It's really, really cool. And I'm just really happy I've been like doing really well out of state. I think that's been like my demon. And the fact that I've been like making things work is making me feel really good. Obviously I can never settle because it's impossible to be consistent in this game. I'm gonna have a low peak at some point. Maybe even my next tournament, but I know, Ned, that's so true. Ned is like mean, but he's like fake mean. Main demons majors, they're the hardest one. For a reason. Hostion, okay. I need to play more neutral. I think it's really hard to be consistent at majors. Like, I mean, there's so many examples of it, like, but I think it is possible. It's definitely like not impossible. So lucky. No. Okay. What if I clutch this? It is Ryu on FD, right? Ryu on FD does kind of cheat. Alright, we see you take the first stock. He died? Oh my god. Alright. First stock. Okay. 33 at best, 65 worst. See, that's not even that bad though. That's the thing. Hold on. Hostion. Wait, Hostion opportunity. Take it? No, wait. Hostion opportunity. No, I jumped forward. I did not jump in plays. No, I'm trolling. Hold on. This is a Hostion opportunity. In the making. Oh, no, it's GG's. It might be GG's. He trolled? I trolled? I'm trolling again? Hostion! No, sour! No, it's not over. It's so not over. It's so over. Trumping is impossible. Not versus him. Okay. Back to 129 at SmashCon. Okay, it's SmashCon. Don't even be upset about that. Don't even be upset. I'm in like... It's Jover. Y'all suck. Okay. It's so... Here's my thing with majors, okay? I can even show you my results. You can actually see the timeline of when I started doing bad, then good, then bad again. You just need to prepare for them differently. And that's literally it. I think locals, you don't need to prepare at all. You just kind of go and you play. Regionals, you might need like a day of prep, right? I think majors are such different kind of prep. And people don't treat them like it's a different kind of prep. It's weird. Very, very weird. Don't want to troll. Hi, Elijah. What's up? That sucks. Nice. Good. I just want a deep run. Dude, me too. Deep runs are so fun. Do you think your character choice has something to do with it? That's so funny. I mean, Joker can make deep runs. That's the thing. I think the stamina to play him, though, is definitely noticeable. I don't know. Do you? Here's a great question. Raven King, do you find yourself struggling at round 1s and round 2s? Okay, no, maybe not struggling. Struggling is the wrong word. You're not struggling. Do you find yourself thinking more than your opponent in your round 1 and round 2? That's a really great question. Hard to say. Why? Don't say depends on the opponent. That's a fake answer. I will not accept that as an answer. Not always. Okay. Back air. Explain. I'm really curious in hearing this. This is up air away from Mercury. Want him to drop down thunder. Oh yeah, Snorlax, I just bought my pass like 2 days ago, or yesterday. I just bought it. I'll be there. It's more so of how often am I not overthinking to myself? Yeah, I think it's a really, really good question. Hold on, I'm gonna check my phone and see how the choppiness is, because I'm so curious, because it looks so, so nice on my computer. For real? Yeah, I'm home actually. I'm home that weekend. I come back December 7th. So there we push off stage, right? We sent him high. That was so not worth it. Yeah, like legacy stuff like that. I'm like doing more, which is really, really good. Just for the corner carry, I'm dead. I guess he had hard in. I don't know if that's right, because I just took 1 billion damage, but I'm alive. I think he's dead too. My biggest weakness at majors. When I tend to not overthink, I do fine. Okay, so that means you're putting too much value on the major. Oh, I see your problem though, because it is a major. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Okay. Your problem, to me, sounds like I think you're hype. What? That's so troll. Wait a minute. What was that? I got destroyed. Should down smash. I trolled him. I'm alive though. Recognition? Hold on, we take the stock first. Hold on. Hold still an opportunity. Hold still an opportunity. I didn't roar. You're trolling. Oh, look at the Shaku. Wait. The Shaku. He's dead. Oh, still an opportunity. Don't near me. Stay away. He tried to up air track down. Wait. Wow, crazy. Mabel? Ari? Oh my god, my two least... Well, Mabel's my least favorite person. Maybe Ari's my favorite person. Wow. What was Ikan cooking? Something mean, bro. Ari, how are you doing? I miss you so much. I'll try and be back for UFA, though. May never know. I'm your least favorite? Well, you come up and always do a little scheming with me, you know? I never hear a, hey, Ikan, how's it going? You know? He's always a little schemer. A little, I'm better. Okay, I saw that Ryu on stream before. Doing great. How are you? I'm doing amazing. I've literally friends has like made me love everything, and I'm just really great. I'm back in school, doing really good. I'll be back for UFA. We're feeling great. We're doing good. Oh, of course, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with Pew for like a couple days. I haven't booked my flights, but I'm gonna try and come on Wednesday or Tuesday and stay till Monday. That's the goal. So yeah, I'll stay about a week. Miss a day of class or so. It'll be fine. Yeah, of course. Triple there. Hope you come back to the UK in the future. Yes, of course. I'm not right now, but definitely in the future. Dude, I have like European viewers now. Isn't that so weird? It's like so trippy. And people that I like know. Contra Street Fighter 6? That sounds awesome, dude. This chat is gonna be like NorCal, Chicago, and like Europe. What the actual heck? That's so messed up. That's pretty cool. No, it's diverse. I love it, right? Okay, you got it. That was pretty clean. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Yeah, you got it. You got it. That was good. Can I see my own stream? Let me see. Qualified for Mr. Worldwide. I know. Let me see. How does this look? What was I gonna say in our conversation? Oh, you care about it too much. Oh my god, wait, this is so clean. Oh, my stream looks great, guys. I'm so sorry. On my screen, it looks awful. We're good. I think you care too much about making a performance at your one major as if you won't have more chances. And you're trying to make it most happen, like have the run, chase the stardom, chase the freedom. But I think you're trolling by doing that. You should just be playing, and you should be using every major as a chance to get better at the major style, and then go from there. Because like I have my 97s, you know, my trash placements, but when you go into every major learning, it's a different game entirely, right? If not, like, I know it like physically it looks like the same game, right? We're still playing Smash Bros, but it's a different game, and you have to like admit that to yourself. At least that's how I feel. I go to locals and I get 5th. Like I went to a NorCal monthly and I got 5th, and I was like, these people are trying their lives out. Like I gotta beat Ikan for 5th at this monthly, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, I just came back from Europe. I want to have a good time, right? I want to hang out, right? Not to say like the players I've lost to in recent memory are like bad. They're good players, but I think there's a difference in the motivation that like really changes how you view the game for any event. And I think if you're a robot, you can work through it and make it all work. Fair? Nice. But I think we're humans and our motivation fluctuates and changes. So don't be too upset if you don't have what you want. Double dash attack? Trolling. You're impatient with yourself. I think you're like, I've been around for so long, I deserve maybe a good result. Nice. Yeah, no. It's the exact same method. Where did he lose his jump? Down tilts? Maybe. Nice beer. Wait, bounce? Mhm. Mhm. Hi, really? Okay, that's fine. I didn't fastball? Hold on. I can read this after. Hold on. It's playing in such a weird full hop style that I can't really up air. I think I'm just not shotgunning right, low key. I look, get jealous when people around me get higher peaks than me. It's fair. It's natural. I think a lot of players feel that way. I think it's a really bad trap. I think comparison is awful. But I think the community kind of forces it. Because all the stats people are comparing results. I can get this, hold on. Unless that happens, it's fine. So, yeah. Here's my take on it. Obviously, my advice is, just advice, and you don't have to take it or need it. But generally speaking, yes, I'm going to Big House. My last 2 events of the year are Big House and UFA. Then I'm done, I think, and then I'm spectating Watch the Throne. But the last 2 I'm competing in for the year are those 2. Yeah, so... Dude, I can't think. I want to talk to you about this because it's a good topic. But I'm going to try to give this to you how I can. Using an anecdote, when I was in high school, I couldn't go to events as regularly as I wanted to locally because I was a minor and my parents didn't want me out of the house. Like I wanted to be home early. And low key, in retrospective, they were right. It's probably the right thing to do, right? But every single local I went to had this like high stakes on it because I couldn't go to everything. So I made the most of every single local I could go to, right? Nowadays, I go to locals whenever I want, and it's like, bro, this is whatever. It's just a local, right? I'm free. In the same way that your majors, you don't get to go very often. I play Brawl Ikan casually. In the same way you don't get to go to the majors as often, you're probably making it go crazy on yourself, right? Because you want to make sure that everything works out, but you're going to get so many chances because you've been playing for so long, and you just will. Like, that's just kind of how the game goes. And think about how when you get enough chances against the players that you'll fight, you will eventually be good enough to understand the system. You're not going to be able to study every single major player ever, right? But you are going to be able to kind of like get used to the system more. You'll be used to traveling more. You'll be used to like playing paper more. Sonic and Lucas. I said Sonic because he ran with my name of Onic, and I was like, that's so funny. I'm gonna play Sonic. Yeah. Yeah, right. So like, take your time. It's fine. This game is so inconsistent. Players get their chances more than others. That's kind of just how it goes. Even Trump Bear trolled. Rough? Yeah, pretty rough characters. I played casually though, so it was like whatever. I was annoying. And tech the stage. Great yo-yo call. Nice. What? How? Was he like behind me on the roll? Yeah, so I do awful at regionals. Okay, not awful. Let's not lie. I'm not doing awful at regional. Platform saved him his life, I think. But I am I'm actually, like, knock on wood, I'm like really good at majors right now. It's like really, really good. Like, my last majors since Genesis, my 49th, have been like 17th or better, which is like incredible. I'm actually really proud of that, right? Because my goal at every major is top 32 or better, and I've been able to do that. But God, I think I've also went to enough events where I think I've gotten used to it at a really good rate. It's solid. Yeah, no, it's really good, right? But I think it's also like not sap the fun out of regionals or locals, but I can't really like play them the same way because I think it's not the real game that I know, right? I don't know if that sounds weird, but that's how it feels to me. I have to really, really be like looking for a player to beat if I want to go to a local. So players like Luis, who are running NorCal, right? I don't know how they do it. Because to me, that's like really disciplined, right? And I don't know how that happens. Because like I'm loving the game, I'm loving practicing, but in terms of ranked events, like it's very different, right? Very different. I kind of need, I look at Wi-Fi the same way I would look at locals, where it's like, it's just practice. But locals, I feel like people like make a bigger deal out of for some reason. Okay, I need to enter some of this stuff. What am I doing? Oh. I'm dubbing Luis when I'm watching his stream. Yeah, Luis for Watch the Throne, by the way. Luis and Tarek. And a lot of other people. They do, right? People make them matter more. Like, wins on X player because I got it at a local. It's like, I don't know. They happen every week. Like, if you don't eventually beat a PR player and you're playing every week, I think you're trolling. You'll get enough chances in this inconsistent game. Right? You'll get enough chances, right? And that's the thing, the chances, right? How many chances do you get to fight Leo, right? Not many. Sometimes it's 0, right? How many chances do you get to fight Leo? Akala? Probably less because he's over in Japan, right? How many times do you get chances to fight Earl? Infinity? Like, nice. Like, eventually you'll win. In 100 chances, you will win one eventually, right? Because the human brain is filtered to deal with these habits, right? That's why like climbing for regional PR, yeah, it's a goal for some people. It's great, but to me, if you get enough chances, like, you should just be able to do it if you're naturally getting better, right? What? Why did he get sent? Oh, Tatsu. Okay, that makes sense. No, nice. Nice. It's a short-term goal. It is, right? It is very, very short-term goal. And I mean, I cared about it when I was in, like, when I was 19, 2021, like first local events. I want to get number 1, right? It feels good, right? But it's so small in the scope of everything. Like, it's so tiny. And I don't know why people make it out to be the biggest thing ever when it's just not. Yeah, so I don't know. To each their own, right? Everyone has their own goals, and I think like I don't want to push my goals of like guy who's going to majors to I should not do that anymore. To guy who is like to another player, maybe his goals are just to hang out and have fun and make friends at locals, right? Totally fine. It's cool to have different goals. It's just like it's different, you know? It's very different. I think my goals, right? Okay, here's a good way to put this. My goals should not be representative of the right way to play Smash. Because there is no right way. You can do whatever you want. You can put items on, you can do whatever, right? But I don't think I should care about how something that isn't related to my goal affects other people, right? Because to other people, oh my god, I beat Ikan for the first time. W, sick, right? Really good, really happy. That was 0 to 70, by the way. I just want to put that out there. Ryu sucks. Might die here. Never mind. Right? It's a completely different thing, right? If my goal is I want to get, you know, top 8 at this major, I want to beat this player, I'm playing a different game, right? So I should not really, if anything I do is not conducive to my goal, then I shouldn't be too stressed about it, right? But your goal, Raven King, is to be one of the best, and you have to show that at majors, right? But your brain doesn't get enough chances to, or you don't get enough chances to go to majors. Shut up, Bede. So you're like really hyper stressed, right? Oh my god. Hi Kirby fan, what's up, dude? Good to have you back. Thank you so much. It's good to be back. Yeah, I have a minute of ads going on right now. Press up air. Oh, no. No, not 98. I tied at 98. No. Okay, that's crazy. I'm a senior now. Nah, yeah, my last year of university. Yeah, it's really, really crazy. Yeah. No, 98 in the corner. It was the worst dash tag ever, or dash grab ever. Should have done tilt. Yeah. Sorry, Raven King. Welcome back. the 2 minutes of ads. I don't know how to change that, but I will definitely change that. But you're putting too much stress on something that you are conducive to your goal when you're also not working enough to get the chances to get the goal because you're not going to enough majors. But that's also like a money thing, right? You have the money, you have the time, right? So don't stress too hard about it. And if that, make sure that your goals are not changing because other people's goals are different. Some people's goals might literally be, I want to beat Raven King. And that's my only goal. And, you know, good for you, right? That's your goal, right? But your goals are something higher, right? Probably higher than mine even, right? I don't know if I want to be one of the best of the best. I want to be as good as I can, right? If that ends up being one of the best, then sure. But I huge doubt it, right? We'll see. I'm going to just keep trying and just playing this journey, right? Because it's gotten me this far, right? I mean, Smash gave me like an even more enlightened France, right? Which was going to happen regardless. But that's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. Yeah, your goals haven't changed. Exactly, right? But make sure what you're doing is conducive to making those goals happen. Nice. Wow. Didn't kill. Oh my god, that was so smart. Okay, really, really great. That was like one of the best stocks that's ever been taken off me. Incredible. Can I not be at ledge? I'm just like actually trolling. Yes. Oh, I trolled. I'm at 80 already. I tried to go for up air, and I rolled my stick. I hardly believe is a stamina issue, so usually prepare for that. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't saying it was. I don't think it's a huge stamina issue. I think it could be matchups, right? It could be matchups. I mean, I know Chicago folds to Pac-Man, right? And I finally beat Pac-Man for the first time, right? W, right? For real. It could be a hive mind practice mindset where I think Chicago wants to practice with Chicago more instead of picking other opportunities for practice. It could be a lot of things, honestly. But everyone's route to improvement is so different. Are you talking about Ike? Yeah. I mean, he is short term. It's really great stock. Oh, PK Thunder goes through. I forgot. I can fireball there. Nice. Yeah, I think a reevaluation of like the, maybe not character choice, but like the goals you want to have. I just wanted to get magnetized into that. I couldn't fireball it, so I was like, I'm gonna jump into it. I'm gonna kill him right now. I'm gonna just go crazy. What? No, I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. I'm holding forward. That's what's gonna happen. I held forward and I died for it. Okay, we're gonna hold back now. Okay. He almost died to forwarder at 120. All right, oh, watch this troll. Watch this troll. No. I want him to jump. Okay. Ike's toxic girlfriend. Yeah, man.
Give it your all.
Yeah, girls. Yeah. You know what's crazy? This is like life stuff, but I met a random girl on campus and I had to go. So I said, get my number from a friend, okay? And usually I tell that to people because I'm like, I'm too busy to care. And I'm like, she probably won't get my number from somebody. She actually tracked somebody down to get my number. And I was like, oh my God, I've never met somebody so committed to getting somebody's information and like they care that much, which actually might be a good sign. It's just like, you know, fun little moment I had, a little quip. I was like, that's so cute. I was like, usually I tell that to people and I'm like, if you care enough to talk to me, you'll find it, right? Kind of like not like an I'm better than you kind of thing, but like a I'm busy, I have better things to do, right? But this random person was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, this is sick. So that was cool. But I hate when I do that because I meet somebody really cool, but I'm on the run, as in like I have to be somewhere. I'm like, dude, that sucks, right? Right? Great sign, W sign, right? So we'll see, but I'm not looking for anything serious right now, so we'll see. Oh, I trolled. Right now, like my life is chokeholded by job searching, college apps, not college apps, sorry. Job searching, job apps, and like having fun with my friends at my last year of university. So I don't really know what they're, and traveling. Oh my God, traveling is so huge, yeah. So we'll see. I'm not really looking to too much. How's that FM? Ah, I trolled. Yeah, going to France is a big priority though. I love France, dude. Yeah. Hey Ori, what's your opinion on? So annoying. What's your opinion on Terra? You know, post Terra, like Americans viewing your France differently. France versus Light is the funniest like thing ever. It's so funny. I think that's like the funniest arc of all time. Because I saw Light play, I forced Light to play with Luigi for a game. Nobody knows this, but I was the person that forced that to happen. Because because Luki was like, I want to meet Light. I'm like, dude, I know Light. I'll talk to. I'll get you to talk to him. And I was like, you guys should play one game of friendlies before you guys eventually play in bracket, because they were seeded to play each other in bracket. So I was like, you guys should just play each other, just for one game. And they did, and it was like, it's recorded on Zamba's phone, I think. But that's like so funny, because Light got like so flamed for not playing other people, but he was also really tired and jet lagged, so it's hard to say. I'm gonna bring this back, don't worry. I'm the GOAT, got this, no stress. Yeah, it's over. Oh, I almost comboed. That was silly. Yeah. Nice. Silly? Yeah, it was silly. I think it was funny though. I enjoyed it. I thought it was like a little funny on Lights Out, hearing him talk about it. It made me smile. Yeah. Yeah. Paris syndrome and people expecting a lot from the guests. I agree. Yeah, people expected way too much from guests. But also, like, it felt good to not be classified as a guest, because I'd been in France for a little bit. Yeah, Terra Bathrooms is like the funniest arc of all time. Okay, not funny. Maybe like a little annoying. I need to stop going for that. It's so fun, but I need to stop going for it. The risk is just not there. Yeah, I like Terra though. It was a great way to close my summer for sure. Your homie? No, for sure. I'm like absolutely French. Actually, if you check my Smash wiki, it has like it has the French flag. Trolls. Yeah, I'm like for sure French, like without a doubt. I'm like using French in day-to-day conversation. Like I'm for sure French. Bathrooms. Frenchman. I am absolutely French. This is a French downer right here. Dang it, I trolled. All right, French Shaku, French SD. No. All right. I'm gonna do a French reversal. French reversal. One. Okay, never mind. I can convert. I'm actually mashing. Bah! Bah! Okay, sounds like one of these is gonna kill. Frenchman. No, it's actually great. I hope the French club is as cool as people say it is, because I met the people today and I was like, yeah, I'm like pretty much French. And they were like, oh yeah? Are you really French? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. Like without a shadow of a doubt. And there was a girl with like an I hate Paris shirt and I was like, oh yeah? Well, I love Paris. How's that going? It was so troll. I'm definitely like in my not troll era, but like I'm messing around for sure. Up till kills. Okay. Okay, hold on. Oh, let's hit 2. Don't kill me. Please, don't Ness boy. Please, stop. Please. No. Stop it. I'll take 80. It's fine. I'll take 100. Okay, I'm a master. What's up, Ikata? What was your favorite meal during your time in France? Oh, there's too much. Okay. I'm a street food simp for sure, like 100%. €8.50. You got like a meal, a side, a drink, and really, really nice seating. In terms of meal, there was a place in Châtelet, which was La Fresca, where we went. But also Ori, where we went for food. That was really, really good. At the kebab place was super good. Like I had escargot, I had snails. I had so much good food. It was actually incredible. Like this is So cheap, so healthy, so tasty. It was just great. Definitely like amazing. Big fan. See you tomorrow. Sand shit. This sounds like a slur. Dude, oh, Lebanese. That was so good. The group we had, Ori, was so funny. Such a great group. That was when I met Lugi. I was, oh my god, Chag was there. I forgot Chag was there for 2 weeks before I even got there. That was like so crazy. My bad. You're good. That's best. I appreciate you for trying. Oh, I trolled. Okay. Lancelot? Dude, Lancelot is the best crown in the world. Low key. Like, actually, he's the best crown in the world. I talked to Lancelot about all the other crown players, and he dusted them so easily in words I cannot speak. It was so funny. God. Also, Diddy's like for sure top 10. Like, I don't care how anybody views it. Diddy is for sure top 10. Okay, maybe not top 10, but he's like essentially top 10. That character can do way too much. That's funny. Only for you left to become French. Frou trash talk Paris. Okay, yeah. I will if you gave me like another 2 months there. I'm sure I'd find things I hate. Nice. Game I've been grinding that isn't Smash. Oh, you know what game I've been grinding? You know what? Not to forget about me, but I've been loving Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is such a great game. If you guys love rollerblading and like that stuff, it's an amazing game. Indie developer like Jet Set Radio Spiritual Successor, such a great game. But I do not know. F-Zero 99. Oh, that's a great game. I don't know anything about it, but it's like Mario 99, but like that. Hostel! Finally. Nice. That's such a good night. Ori, I've been like trying not to look at photos, but when I look at photos, that might have been like the best summer of my life, without a doubt. I don't know what's gonna beat it. Like I've just been, it was so much fun. My man. Racing to the death? I don't want to race to death. I'm chilling, bro. Calm down. I'm chilling. I hope okay, we're not doing bad on viewership. I like having like the tens of viewers, but I really want to get back to like a nice like 30 viewer cap. That's why 30 viewers, like having a classroom is like the best viewership. But for your first stream, I'm like totally fine doing this. I'll be streaming a lot this whole year. But dude, BRC? Oh my god. Okay, JSRF is probably my top 10 favorite games of all time. Playing BRC was the first game I've been hyped for since maybe Ultimate came out. I'm not even joking. It's just like to that level. Oh, I think I'm done. Hit me. Yes, dude. Taking the hits with Ryu. No, I suck. Okay. Be more fun if you go back. Go back where? To France? Oh, I will. I think I'm going in November. It's not booked yet, but I'm like planning on it. Yeah, I'm like for sure going back. Hey, Ori, what are the chances I find a remote job and I just like do my American hours in France? Wouldn't that be sick? Okay, hold on. So America is 9 to 5, right? So that'd be 7 hours ahead. So that'd be what? 4 to midnight? Okay, maybe that's trolling actually. I don't know if I could do that. Yeah. 4 to midnight? I've heard about the leaks, but dude, I've been looking at JSR leaks forever, and I just don't believe them anymore. The humanoid beat is like so weird. There's no way. But it's cool though. I would kill. It would be so funny if Sega just like used Team Reptile's like Bomber Cyberpunk as a way to litmus test if people wanted to buy JSR. I think that'd be the funniest thing of all time. Be very funny, but very hard. I agree. I would play a new Jet Set. I actually hit that up air. I didn't expect to hit that up air. Nice. Good cover jumping. Ah, nice. Good. Really funny. Yeah, I love Jet Set. I think Jet Set might be in my top 7 or 6 franchises of all time. I don't know if it's top 5 because I'm like still like a. What are my top 5 franchises? It's like Big Fan of Smash, of course. I really like the Halo series a lot. COD Zombies, if that counts, because I played all of those too when I was younger. Big fan of. What am I a big fan of? I play a lot of games, but I think narrowing it to a top 5 is like really hard. Yeah, I don't know. I have to make a list, but Jet Set might actually be my top 5. I played so much Jet Set when I was younger. Ratchet and Clank, I love Ratchet and Clank. I think Ratchet and Clank is such a great game. Yeah, it's crazy. Almost fell out. Last copy of a game off Amazon. Oh wow, you're a scalper. I'm kidding. I can't joke with you. You'll think I'm serious. I'm kidding. European copy. Oh, nice. That sounds like a lot of fun. Can maybe downer that. I actually don't know. I think he goes past me though. Oh, 3DS? Oh, I love that. Shouts to Europeans, man. Nice. Am I dead? No way. Yeah. Nice. Nice try. I'm trolling. I don't know what I tried to do. I think I tried to run off Nair, but I got hit by Thunder. Yeah. Abe being at the pole has made life a lot more entertaining. That's good to hear. Entertainment is fun. Love that. Yeah, life's been entertaining for sure. Just generally speaking. I think, yeah. Hold on one sec. Yeah. Okay. It's awesome. Nice. Oh, good drift. I put myself in the middle so I had auto trim do the work, but yeah, didn't work. That's in there. No. I think Ryu. Really? Oh wow. I think Ryu Fair is -7, so like I always get married. It can be 6, but it's usually gonna be 7. You know? Yeah. Fair here? No. I think not shot going well in spots. Back to work for me. Nice tuning in. Yeah, no, honestly, great to see you again. Always a pleasure. I'll hopefully see you in November. Yeah. Thanksgiving break. Americans. That's no jam. SDI out. Should I say out? Yeah. Oh, I'm dead. No F smash? Oh, that's bait. Nice. That's good. I ran into a lot of spots that I don't think I needed to run into. I gotta let the fireball do the work in certain spots and let the in-place fairs cover that and trade better. It's like a habit of like trying to run into stuff that I don't think I need to engage in. Not because of antsiness, because I think I want to see something happen, which could turn out in my favor because scrappy character wants to see scrappy situation. Yeah, like even just those fireballs alone are just infinitely better. Console? Trolling. It's fine. I think you wanted the platform, but the screen was still moving, so you call that trolling. Wow. So my Nair just did, okay. It can't click it out as well as it can. Nice drift back. Yeah. His use of dash attack out of the corner is like a really, really good thing to do. Because it makes the mix up between forward air and dash attack so much scarier. This is one shock away from being even. That's crazy. I'm running into spots. Nice. Yeah, hasty from the corner. I think a little bit more patient there. But the neutral makes sense. Like, definitely can like tighten up some spots. As someone who never got to play JSR by Marriage Direction, would you recommend BRC? I absolutely would. Absolutely, 100%. That game is my game of the year personally, because I think it's a very different game from a lot of the markets, and it kind of mimics that early 2000s like style. I would hugely, hugely recommend. Sleep area tomorrow? Yeah, no, for sure. I'll see you in 2024, Raven King. See you in 2024. Yeah. Thank you so much. I absolutely would though. Play BRC for me, and it's cheap. It's $40. Like, trust me. Yes. Good luck, Raven King. Go cream your convergence. That made no sense at all. Oh, that's active. Wow. Okay. He dash grabbed and buffered STI away? Is that what I just saw? That was so genius. Wait a minute. So smart. That was very fast. I couldn't jab him for it. Yeah, for sure. Huge fan, Ikan. You have no idea. Urinate? Me too, dude. I'm a fan. Any SoCal player is a fan of mine. I had no Legend 10. Yeah. I'm a fan. I was gonna go to SoCal, you know, in September. I was hyping it up. And guess what? I stayed in France for longer. I'm so sorry. No, I wanted to come through. My chat is like Cali, Midwest, and European. It's actually so awesome. It's the most international chat I've ever seen. So sad? Not so sad. I'll be there. Just like way later than I expected. Dude. I'm like not reacting. Dude, the Peckham Ikan stream would go insane. Okay, I'm like being an actual hooligan. Let me like camp. Hold on. Am I dead? Dude, I need that Peckham Ikan stream. More than you know. I'll play discipline, play smart. I was gonna jump back, but I was like, I might die. What? Ah, I trolled. No way. Yeah, I'll be a Genesis. I really thought he ran out of Legend 10. And I was like, I think I got this. Because he was at 150, but he stalled for so long in the air because he's a floaty. Yeah, Genesis will be, I'll be there. I'll be there. Yeah. And I panicked, and I was like, I'm gonna do it again, try to hit neutral get up. And then I missed. And I was like, okay, yeah, I had it coming. Alright, I've been trolling way too much in these games. So I'm gonna stop trolling. Alright, no more trolling. No more trolling. No more trolling. No more trolling. No more running into stupid stuff. I'm gonna dip now. You're fine. Totally fine. Okay, I trolled. Take care of your day. I should just do that more. You know what? I forgot how broken that move is. I was trolling.
Hermit, your range is one fist short.
That's interesting. I can do that actually. It's really smart. Really well at Terra? I think I did okay. I tied my seed. He didn't die? I tried. No, I don't want to die. Okay. I did fine. I think 17th losing to those players is like totally cool. They're really, really good. All, both players I lost to. So it's like fine. But it was fun. I'm also just happy I'm back in America and streaming again. Like, it's really simple, but it's nice. The simple things in life are very fun. Clank of life, man. I'm gonna be able to do Bear Shoryu, actually. Better just back at that. Yeah, so like up tilt. Around June to September, so like all of summer. Yeah, it's June 15, September, I think 7th I came back, September 6th. So I've been back in the Bay for around 3 weeks, and it's been good. It's been good. Just kind of enjoying life. It's been really, really nice. Yeah, it's been really good. It's been good to play again. I think American playstyle versus European playstyle is very different. The way they force you to push buttons is both different. Like I feel like European is not waiting for you to push a button the same way America is, and America is willing to like bulldoze hitboxes more often. Like even just that, like I felt so like cheesy, but it felt like the very American, you know? Yeah. America's trying to kill you. Like that's what I'm noticing. Europe will try to like outthink you kind of. Maybe out-stamina you even. But it's not as different as, say, America to Japan. It's nice though. It's very nice. Elsen! What's up, dude? First stream in a little bit. That's so funny. Love that. Showing at the moment. Nice. Funny. W Riddles! What's up? Did you raid? I didn't get any notification because it's my first stream back. Did you raid me? No, you didn't raid me. Please don't tell me you did. Okay. Thank God you didn't. Thank God. Hi. If you raided me, I was going to be very upset. It's my first stream back in like 5 months. Chill. Hi. What's up? I have to book my big house flights, but I'm excited for big house. I'm preparing again, you know, Wi-Fi. Remember last year I didn't play versus Wi-Fi? Now I'm a Wi-Fi grinder. You know me. Playing my low tier Ryu. What's going on, dude? What's new? What's new? I've heard you working out. That's all I know. Hopefully everything's good in the head. Street Fighter 6, Smash, balancing. Sounds like fun. No, I trolled! I want to do the back air shocker. He trolled too! Okay, basically same stuff. That's awesome. Yeah, good to hear. Oh man, I can't wait to catch up. I gotta like gush about Europe to you and get you to go again. Yes, sir. Oh man, I miss you. So fun. I think the start of 20. Tell me if you agree. Oh my God, lag. The start of 2023, kind of mid. Not even gonna lie. Okay, but then like something shifted in the summer, and like everything is like really good now. Is that just me? Going to sleep. You just want to say what's up? Oh my God, going to sleep early? Mr. Kim? Insane. I'm shocked. Yeah, this first half of the year, kind of mid. I had some bad proms, it was cold, I was just not having it. But then, something shifted. And now I'm cooking. Oh, slingshot up air, look at that. If one of these uppers hits, he dies. Isn't that crazy? Never mind. Pulled him down. New record. Oh, I trolled. Oh, yeah! Oh, if I did Dirt Tatsu, I would have been sick. Okay. He's live. All right, new record? Yeah, new record. I agree. All right, I'll see you around. Get some rest. Take care. Wait, one more for you. I trolled. I'm sorry. I trolled. Take care. I'm trolling. I'm sorry. Okay, never mind. Take care. Goodness.
Journey has just begun.
Dude, everybody is live right now. Webb, Louis, Vendetta, Ned. Everyone's live. Everyone's got their viewers. Congrats on the Bloom W. It was wild seeing it live. Were you there in person or were you watching it live online? If you were there in person and we met, you're awesome. The Bloom W is going to be hopefully very valuable. I hope he does very well at Blocks the Theorem. That's my new best win, I think, technically. So it's like really, really great. Yeah. Trolled. He trolled too! Okay, that's fine. I want to go high. I just want to see what happens. That's fine. Center stage. We like that. They're losing it immediately. Oh! Almost. Oh, I can do that onto his Leche? Wait, I'm cooking. Alright, catch this. Fake Trump. Auto pressure. The high Shaku to bait him to go low. I was almost cooking. I'll talk to you later. Take it later, Asen. Elson, sorry. Asen? Not even talking. Yeah, yeet! Okay. Full jump in fair. No, don't kill me, please. Please. I didn't do anything. Okay, roll. It's fine. Nice.
Give it your all.
I don't know if I got any new follows or anything, but if I got any new follows, thank you. I don't have anything set up right now. This is just a stream that I wanted to do because I thought it'd be funny. So yeah. It's very fun. It's very good. How long have I been live? I've been live for 2 hours exactly. Nice. I usually stop at around 3. Hi, Ikan. Chicago misses you. I'm back in the bay. I'm back. Oh, I almost said I'm back in the bay. God, I forgot. I'm back in Chicago. I'm chilling. But it's nice to be back too. Yeah. What's new? What's new? This is Mero, right? Because I remember Chucker sent as a tag. Goat has returned. Hi, INO. What's up? Oh my god. My chat is so, like, Midwest, Cali, European. I love it. It's actually so weird. What's up, dude? Yeah, I remember you. Flat board. Alright, do I fireball? Yes or no? Chat, do I fireball? I'm gonna do it. I did it. Back on the stage. New England represent. Let's go, New England. What? I have an ad break coming in 2 minutes. Or I have an ad break. I don't know what's up with these ads. They're really long. They used to be like 30 seconds and they come less often. They're 2 minutes and they come more often. I don't know what the heck I did. I'll fix it though. After this stream. This is like a test stream. Like, it's okay. Nice. Good. Yes, I am. I plan on a Kirby fan. That's why this stream took so long to get figured out, is because I I wanted to like make sure it was like working and everything. And it looks like if there's any problems, let me know. But I think everything's running smoothly, which is really, really awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming hopefully 2 to 3 times a week. That's the goal. So yeah. Nice.
Ness
20 more seconds. Ad break of a lifetime. Hey, it's over. Awesome. Sweet. Your Europe tour went crazy. We're all cheering for you over here. I know. Like, I knew, but I didn't know. You know what I mean? Like, it was like... He's dead, I think. Yeah. So I told, like, nobody I was going to Europe. By nobody, I mean, like, I was telling maybe, like, 10 people max. Because that's nobody to me, apparently. Because I just wanted to go. I just wanted to, like, really immerse myself. I'm trolling. That was like... I forgot I had a life in America when I came back. Like, it was actually crazy immersion. Definitely summer of my life. I've been saying that to everybody, like without a shadow of a doubt. I miss it a lot. I'm going back to France for UFA, but I'm never gonna get that long stretch of time until I move to France forever. What is this game? So I move to France forever eventually, but you know, we'll see. That place is beautiful. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna try and downer this ledge hang. Alive? Fall out a dash attack and to kill opponent. It's crazy.
Give it your all.
God, it's so nice to be streaming. Yeah. God, that reaches start? I don't even know. Ow. Hey, calm down. Favorite matchup to play? Probably Snake. I really like playing Snake. I'm also good at the matchup too. Snake. Swords are generally fun because they like it's a really good test of skill. I'm dead. Yeah, I have to look through. I have some least favorite matchups. I used to hate DDD, then I learned it in France. So that's like W. DDD is a crazy matchup. That character throws you off stage once and you can dead a jet hammer. Nice. Should always up B tech. I see a message. I see a Nair is really, really good. So much lag. I can Nair that out of shield for sure. Yeah. Let me get the stock first, and maybe I can like look at chat. I'm undershooting a lot. Should take the position. There we go. When can we get any locals now that you're back? Oh man, I don't know. Do I want to give you the real answer or the fake streamer answer? You pick what you want. Do you want the streamer answer or the real answer? You choose. Your decision. Nice. Real answer? No, I'm not. If I do, it's gonna be once in a blue moon because a couple of reasons, honestly. There's a lot of reasons, but the couple I'm thinking of are there's not much of an incentive for me right now. It's cool if not, but we miss you. I know. I really, who's we? Is this all of Chicago? Is this a friend group? Like, it's a couple of reasons. I think the practice, should I be blunt? I don't want to be blunt, but I should be blunt. All of us? Should I be blunt? I don't want to. I should though. I'm an adult. I should. It's okay. To me right now, at this very moment, Chicago locals don't give me as much social stimulation as they did before. And they also don't accelerate my growth as a player as much, I feel like. I feel like I've grown a lot more playing different people, even in Europe and Wi-Fi and Ryuga, that I think the fact that there's no incentive for me to go besides get some money and be on a local PR, and the time sink for a college student to lose his Wednesday night is not conducive to the time put into the game to get the results that I want. Nice. And that's not a diss to any Chicago player, anything, nothing at all. In fact, I really, really appreciate everybody who's like been so nice and helpful in like helping me get better, right? But for my life right now, put it in perspective. I'm in like my last year of university. A lot of these people socially, I'm not gonna see in a long time. And it's the start of the year where I can like catch up with everybody and see everybody. And I'm not gonna see a lot of these people after the school year is done. And that's just kind of like the scariest fact of all time. So I know Smash is always gonna be there. And I even have friends in the Smash scene as well, right? But they're not a priority right now for my social well-being. And if the competition is not giving me growth, fighting the same people over and over again, and the social scene is not giving me growth there because I feel like I'm missing out on opportunities in university, then I don't think it's something I want to do. Wow, such a good bait. I should directional air dodge there. That's not something I want to do. Losing my whole Wednesday night and being a blob on Thursday and Friday of classes because I played Smash for 6 hours one night is Something I could do when I had easier classes, but not anymore. My classes are not as hard as last year, but they're still difficult. And I want to be able to get job opportunities, my major, get it all done, and figure out, you know, my connections from there, right? That's like the mature, real answer. Yeah. I miss you guys so, so much. Yeah, but it's not something I can do right now. Ad right now, though? Funny. Healthiest take I've ever heard? No, I still love the game. Don't get me wrong. You're supposed to shield. No. I love the game. I mean, Europe showed that. Like, I literally love the game. We back? What's up, Jamie? Alright, guys, just mix up. Nice. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I really appreciate that you miss me a lot, though. That's cool. That means a lot. I'm happy that I have friend groups in so many different spots. Oh, is this James? Oh, hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hello, hello. My IRL streamer best friend. Look at me. I'm in my apartment. I'm hanging out. Hopefully the quality is good. It looks very clean on my screen, so hopefully it looks good on your screen. Yeah. Awesome. What's up, dude? Always a pleasure. How's rock climbing? What happened? First ascent? It looks fire? Dude, I know! It's so awesome! We learned is Elgato sucks, bro. Elgato's hot garbage. I might have wasted 100 on the HT60S, but it's totally fine, because we got this. Was amazing? You do any greens? Any reds? You have to come? I will! I know, I will. I'll literally go tomorrow if you want to. This Sunday, I'm down. I'm infinity down. I'm infinity down. Can we coin that? I'm infinity down. I'm so down. I'm hanging out with a friend all tomorrow. It's my best friend from uni I haven't seen yet. He actually got his one of his body parts broke. His lower meniscus? He texted me about it. I don't know what it was. But he broke a body part. And he's like not going to anything. I'm like, dude, I gotta go say hi. So we're getting lunch with him tomorrow. So that'll be very, very fun. And then Sunday we do first ascent. Yeah. Yeah. It's been a tiring week, but I've been like loving it. My wallet, not so much, but it's totally fine. Because I have euros ready to be used, so I'm not poor because I have euros. You did not mash up till out of that, you troll. Okay, yeah. Psysilex, masher. Don't worry, I mashed too. Yes, that's awesome. So James, we gotta get you on the stream, right? You know we gotta get you on the stream. Teaching James how to play that coaching session. It'll be a coaching session. Okay, whatever. Coaching session? Bunch of V4s? Let's go. Dude, I literally have not even finished more than 2 V3s. Like, I'm a V1, V2 Nandy. I'm so down. Of course you're down. Also, there's like some kids from iHouse that want to come through and play, and I'm like, that'd be so funny. If we just like... we just got some kids from iHouse in my apartment, and we just played. Ripped but in Smash Bros. Dude, arms during the day, thumbs by night. You know the vibes. That's awesome. I love how good this looks, dude. Is it like choppy at all, James? Do you know the stream? Is it choppy? Because on my stream, it's like not choppy, but they're like little stutters. Does it look like really good? Like pristine, like 1080p or 720p, whatever it is. Excellent quality? Dude, I'm in love. It's amazing. That's beautiful. I literally spent like 4 hours troubleshooting this thing yesterday and today. And I've been like, dude, this is trolling. Excellent quality? Oh, it's so good. 720? Yeah, it's fine. 720 is totally good. I don't have the... Look, Chicago Wi-Fi does not give me the stupid 1080 compatibility. Okay, we're not paying that much, okay? This apartment Wi-Fi, we're not paying that much. I followed the up air. Ah, okay. No, I trolled. Okay. I sound super clean. Okay, the fact that I said the audio was good is what matters the most. Bad audio will destroy a stream. Their Shoryu up from Mistech looks so cool. I know. Ryu just looks cool. I've been doing upper Shoryu for like 4 years, and it's still one of the coolest things in the game to me. I'm dead. You're bold. You're actually so bold. Okay. I might be dead here. Ah, okay. Yeah. It's okay, Ryu wins these. This is one up air. One up air and some bad DI. That's all we need. Okay. This is like 4 fireballs. Alright, 1, 2. It's okay. He got like 3% through all of that. And now we just match up air. Crazy. Go for a bit. Gotta take a party. Oh, it's our neighbors? Okay, sick. Yeah, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. I almost succumbed to going to a frat party because my friends were going. Not friends, but like first year people that I knew were going. And I was like, that's really, really tempting. But I'm not a first year. So I cannot do that. That feels like a, you know, parking lot moment, you know? Plus apartment parties are way better. So it's like, I totally get you. No, you're trolling. Alright, catch his mix. Wait. Ah, nice. That's good. It's not that I didn't react, I just didn't expect him to like actually do that option. Yeah. That's crazy. See. Grind session streams again. Probably not. I could, but it would have to be later on. Like I'm talking like January kind of thing, right? Not right now. We're still housewarming our new apartment, and that's a good idea. I could, but one of our roommates just got COVID, so like nothing for 2 weeks, and then by that time midterms are around, and I don't want to do grind sessions in midterms, and then I don't want to. It'll be like, I don't know. I don't think so. Honestly, like, it would be fun. In the winter, I will consider it, but not in the fall. Right now I'm like trolling. I'm like a definite no right now. I know. Those are fun though. Psycho with a party of 2. Thank you. Hello. If I get any new followers, I appreciate it. I actually cannot check any of them right now, but this is my first stream back. Ikan, Chicago Ryu, / NorCal Ryu, / French Ryu. Very Ryu. Very fun. Yeah, first stream back in like 5 months, so it's nice to be figuring all this stuff out. Good. Oh, I trolled. Ah, okay. I too short you. Come on. I went to the plat. Okay. It was always cool. Big message. Hold on 1 sec. I'm actually trolling. Why am I off stage as Ryu? Nair Bear at 60 wouldn't even kill. I like the short hop. I gotta like up tilt more. I didn't have the frame advantage? Oh, okay, got it. Local hero players who come up from really? I didn't hear any of that. Maybe it's because I didn't like go to events and people were talking about it. But I feel like they were good for some players, and some players loved it, and other players I feel like I just like sent them over here, they got their games, and like that was it. Which I don't know if they got it. I can't right now. No. Oh, am I good? Okay. That's awesome. I'm glad I had an impact on the scene like that. I guess I kind of don't really feel the after effects of what I do in the scene because I don't go to enough anymore, at least. So I feel like I kind of am just like. I actually talked about this. I hung out with Ned yesterday, big old Ned. I hung out with Ned yesterday, and I was like, I feel like I'm not even a Chicago player. Like, I just don't go to enough to be even considered a Chicago player, like anymore at least. Good dash shot. Yeah. I'm like kind of like my own like roaming entity. And I kind of like it. There is something I kind of miss of being like known as like the Ryu from Chicago and the Midwest who's trying to make waves, right? But I kind of like that I'm my own, thing, right? I think Europe actually helped me give me a sense of identity in terms of being an outsider, going to a foreign country for the first time, a foreign continent for the first time, and playing and meeting all those people. It made me really feel really good in like who I am and what I'm doing. So, and that's only accelerated into the school year, like without a doubt. Like it's been awesome, without a shadow of a doubt. I gotta match Nair? Oh, I'm trolling. Yeah. Worst overshoot ever. It was a bait, but it did absolutely nothing. I got 1% from all that. Yeah. How do I get this kill, man? That was a chance. Think I'm gonna head to sleep. Good to see you back for your streams. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna be streaming a lot this year. I think Wi-Fi is my favorite way of practicing right now, especially Ryuga. It's been really, really helpful. And the time in, time out is right up my alley. Yeah. Oh, that was a great Shoryu. Oh my god. I can't overcommit with that up air, even though we get me a kill, because otherwise I will get back to him. Yeah. Watch her back air here. Nice. Good. Hado hop? Oh, I'm a genius. I'm actually not a genius. Okay. I was like, I have no more resources. Wait, I have the Hado hop. Yeah. Okay, I need like a back air or like an up tilt up air. I forgot up a shield exists. That was my chance. Okay, can't forget that move, man. It wouldn't have killed, but it would have went neutral. Big message. I can do that. How did I not think about that? I'm actually such an idiot. Case in point. Anyway. I've only lived here in Chicago, so it's a big part of my identity. I like the experience of living somewhere else, though. I think, yeah, that's definitely what it's been. Like, I think your identity is a lot of like what you do and what you are, and where you exist. Traveling broadens that beyond belief. I was a Cali boy for 18 years, right? And then I became Chicago, and I moved to Chicago, and I was like a Chicagoan for like a couple years, right? And then traveled the world now, and I feel like I've made so many friends, and I know so many people, not just in France, but in the UK, Germany, like Italy, you know, like these are places that just didn't exist in my mind, right? And now they're here, and I want to explore the heck out of all of them. It's actually incredible. Raw. Get out of here. So real. No, I literally can now say I'm a world warrior. Isn't that so dope? It's actually so sick. I think you're dead. Good DI. Never mind. Gotta hold shield, buddy. That's real now. The crazy thing is I have text messages to friends that are like, what if I just went international for Smash? Because that was the time I was first going to majors, and I was like, what if I went international? And they said, I don't know, you could. I was like, 2023, I'm gonna go international. And I got it with a study program, like, dude. I'm like really blessed, like for sure. Definitely like, might be the best year of my life. I don't know if it is. It's a big, big ask, right? But it's up there. Maybe the first half was pretty sucky. I had some really bad like profs, and like winter was always annoying. Really? Okay. But here I'm like, I'm living, dude. I'm so alive. I got lunch with a friend today that I had not seen since 2021, and it was like so good catching up with her. That was before I had to tell her I was a streamer, and she's like, no way, you're not a streamer, Ikan. Yes, I am. I'm now a streamer. It's like, my first year, you were never in front of the camera. I'm like, oh my god, it's incredible the things that happen. I'm going off stage. Never mind. Wait, maybe I will. I'm going to it. Real. Real. So real. That's raw. That's so real. I saw him stalling, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go hit him, dude. I don't really care. That's why I love friendlies, man. In bracket, I wouldn't do that. I'd be at a local, trying not to lose, right? Trying to like play against Ice Knight for the 25th time, you know? Like, come on. Okay, I'm gonna throw shots, all right? I'm gonna throw shots. He'll be in my stream eventually, but I know you get to know beforehand. All right, between you and me, Ice Knight and I have played, I'm gonna guess 20 sets. It's somewhere around there, okay? It's like close to 20, okay? I have like, okay, 20 sets, okay? I fight Tarek. I beat Tarek for the first time. We play matchups friendlies, right? The next time I play him at Terra, okay? He does footstool, down air, forward air, and kills me for landing Nair on his shield. How do I play 20 sets versus Ice Knight, and he never even tried to footstool down air my Nair on his shield? What is that, okay? Not even a single attempt in a single bracket match did he attempt to footstool down air, okay? He never tried once. What is that? How do you expect to prepare me for Greninja and not do the out of shield option where my character wins in CQC? No, actually, I'm so heated, and I want to message him about it, but I don't want to force anything, so I'm just going to wait for him to show up to my stream, and I'm going to gush about how you are actually the worst Greninja in the world for not even trying to teach me to hit me with that. It's so awful. It's awful. How is Ned doing stupid Seth down air on my shield, out of shield? with Sephiroth before Greninja. You know, Sep has an out of shield weakness for sure, but like, it's not like Greninja. What are we doing? All right, that's between you and me. All right. Hey, what's up, Critaval? Teespring Footstool Dare, and then it took 5 months for everything. No. To be fair, Footstool Dare has like no risk because like if you hit the anvil, you just like if you miss the footstool, you just look at the anvil really low to the ground, so it breaks shield. But Greninja, you bounce. Like you if you bounce on a shield, you still bounce because people do landing aerial shield so much in this game. No one's gonna do landing aerial spot dodge on Greninja shield. That's like trolling, right? So that's insane, right? And Terra and I traded sets to each other, so it's like it's fine. We both made our resumes better, which is funny. Am I alive? He's alive. Nice. Yeah. When Meta 5? I don't have time, dude. I'm a full-time student. I'm sorry. Maybe in December. I would like turn it on in December, but like no. All right. 113. Ryu. FGC. All right. 34. You're supposed to flat dodge. Oh, I thought it was on last stock. Never mind. Okay. Okay. I wanna like. Chill. Get off my shield. Okay, stay away. Yeah, you can do Rob down air. Yeah, it's crazy. Because people are like, oh, just cross up Rob shield. And then that happens. All right, down throw, read. I tried. Jab 3? Never mind. Okay, I win these. Don't worry. I win these? Ha, 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 ha. I won by spot dodging. Just that easy, bro. Shield pulls down. Crazy. Yo. It's awesome. It's alright. Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be really fun and it'd be a nice side hustle, but I also think I know the game for sure. Like I'm very confident in my ability to teach the game. In fact, I teach it to. I taught it at the grind sessions, right? I know, like I help teach people like the things they need to do, right? But I don't like. I don't want to make it a job, you know. I think if I make it a job and I have to make money from it, I feel like it becomes a lot less fun. It becomes less of like a passion project and more of like a how can I screw people over to make money. Because that's just how it is in my brain. I want to get more sushi to eat, right? If I want to get more sushi, I want to sell more Metafy sessions. I also don't have the biggest branding in the world. Yeah, I don't want to make it a job. I mean, that's why I would never, ever go full-time Smash. Ever. I mean, there's like all this stuff about like, oh, it's so inconsistent. You don't know how good you'd be doing. You know, it's like risky, right? But at the end of the day, this is like my hottest take. If I was a full-time Smash player, I would probably perform worse than if I was a college student and a Smash player. And you know why? I would have so much pressure on myself to practice, and I don't want to be a bot that practices like that. I want to have a life. That's like straight up true. Like I'm not gonna be doing it the same way Tweaks, you know, grinding elite. You know. Tatsu! See. Yeah, right. I wouldn't be able to. I think the being a student actually makes me feel less pressure in bracket. At majors especially. Because, see, yeah. I think you're an Andres fan. Oh my god. But it's like, the pressure would be so much higher if this was all I had to do. I'm trolling. Just really upbeat. I would feel so much pressure. And I wouldn't like that. Because I would have to do well, and that's just a job, and the game's not fun anymore. But being like a side hustle, having a nice econ job, like making money from there would be beautiful, right? Like, I could do this stuff for fun, right? I get to hang out and, you know, do like my 9 to 5, and then like if I have the energy, stream for like, you know, an hour, 2 hours, go have dinner, and that's it. What? Yippee! One up air. Don't get up aired. Ryu Battlefield. It's like Mario. Don't get up aired. One up air. Oh yeah, up aired. Oh, I trolled. Okay, okay. Don't get up aired. Do not get up aired. Don't get up aired. Okay, good. Don't get up aired. I'm gonna fish for up air. If I hit it, he's dead. I'm gonna fish for up air. Okay, I can't fish for up air anymore. Never seen that shield break? It's a mix-up. Punch the shield and you should get up. Oh, I clanked with it? Oh, God. Oh, a bad roll. Oh, my God. I love that.
Your range is 1 fist short.
Oh, I should go Kermit. Nah, it's too late. It's too late to Kermit. They're so funny. He just like does this. Yeah, so great. Yeah, nice to have a chat. Thank you for coming, I know. It's nice to have a chat when I'm coming back. I honestly thought I was gonna have like no viewers coming back. Yeah. This is my favorite size is 20 to 30 viewers. And I think we're a little bit short, but like 20 to 30 is like my favorite size of chat because I get to read everybody's messages. Oh my God, the microspacing. And to get nothing. Crazy. E3? Yeah. I trolled, but I lived. Okay, come on. I pressed R. These are definitely offline texts. Like, come on. Shaku's so fun. I missed like Hyper for 3 hours one day and it just works on everything Korea. No, it's such a great projectile. It's actually incredible. People say it doesn't need the priority of other projectiles too. That's the best part, is that it alone, by proxy of being on a CQC fighter, makes Ryu work. I tell you, if Ryu didn't have, like, oh God, terrible forwarder. It's a landing area. If Ryu didn't have up air or focus or like any one of those like crucial moves that you see me spamming every single match, I would not be playing him. Like, the way everything works and fits in his kit is like amazing. Like I have this mix. Watch. Boom, 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 boom. I'm back on stage. Isn't that crazy? What other character has that many? Ha! Okay, no, I tried. Okay, I tried. But look, that's just so like interesting. I don't care if he sucks or broken. Like he's good enough for me just to have fun. This is broken. Stop it. Okay. No, 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 no. Okay. Because now we troll. Come on. I definitely did air dodge. Anyway. Anyway. Okay. No, it's just fun. It's just fun. I think he's like the funnest character in the game for me. Just throwing that laser beam of projectile on characters is insane. I trolled. I trolled. At Psysilex, play to 50 total games, then I'll peace. XDDD. Yeah, XDDD. I'm so happy the stream looks nice. I'm just happy I'm streaming again. I have wanted to stream and talk to chat for literally a month. $70 damage, by the way. Advantage state. He's dead! Okay, no, he's not. Ryu's advantage state is so stupid. I cannot believe people think Ken does more damage. It is actually insane to me. SF6? No, it came out when I was in Paris. I didn't go to a single event in Paris. Platform? Yes, sir. No, I trolled. Are you kidding me? Medium, set him off stage. Yes. Fireball. Catch this mix. Postion. 1, 2. So fun. Like, how do you not love this? This is so cool. Oh god. The tail. Narrative shield? Oh, broken. Shaku? F smash? Okay, maybe you're crazy. One more Shaku? F smash. You know, my neutral's gonna give Shaku F smash. I think I've solved for you. There's no lag. No lag. It's crazy. It's incredible. I literally made Ryu. Literally made Ryu.
It's just begun.
Literally Ryu. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start mashing Shaku and F smash. I'm literally Ryu. Actually, I literally am Ryu. Kermit, actually, Kermit. I don't think it can poke shield. I think I'm just trolling. That's so funny though, because it has so much range on the ground. Okay, I trolled. It's fine. It's fine. Look at that, dude. I'm just gonna start F smashing. It's so broken. There's no lag. I think I need to solve Ryu. I added a move to his kit. No, it's broken. It's broken. Just back here and F smash. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. He's literally just like Steve, dude. It's actually literally Steve. I'm just throwing stuff out. At 0, I don't care. Okay, maybe I care a little bit. Impenetrable F smash wall. I mean, literally, right? Look, he's gonna do more of those. I'm gonna do more of these. Okay, he got it. He got it. He got it. What is this supposed to do? Okay, he can swift punish that smash. Look, we're innovating Ryu out here, alright? Don't hit me up like that. This character needs buffs. Dude, it's insane. Dude, look. It's safe neutral. It's so safe. Is there like not a visual cue on this? I don't think there is. It's like really hard to tell. I may be trolling. I don't know. Am I trolling? Am I trolling? No, right? It's like Steve. if I get this kill with S smash, I'm gonna start matching S smash. Shaku? Okay, yeah, you can wait. If it's working, right? Hold? Hold on, we gotta get back first. Okay, you got it, you got it, you got it. You got it, you got it. Okay, okay. But that was... C'est intéressant, you know? Very intéressant. FGC Steve? I agree. He's literally Steve. He camps and mashes. Is that crazy? Literally Steve. Okay, let me stop S-smashing. He's literally Steve. Okay. I want to S-smash. That's such a good tech trap. What the heck? Good roll. I need to stop F-smashing. It's actually such a bad habit. Okay, no more F-smashes. No more. I feel like I'm becoming a Steven. I'm actually losing my brain. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was like a bad kill. Y'all, I think I'm innovating the Ryu gimmicks out here. We are innovating the new meta. 2024 Ryu battle like insane, dog. Oh, so good. I did uppy shield. Nah, we win this game. I'm playing good. That may actually be real though. That might be a real setup. It forces jump. I dead? Good. Nice. Got it. Last game. That probably messed around in training mode a little bit. Didn't hit any up airs this time, so be good. You're so back? How's the party? Messing the dude up? No, he actually messed me up last game. Don't worry. Watch this. Woo! Alright, now we gotta cook. Gotta hit like an up air ladder and convert from there. Alright, right here. Here's the up air. Okay, never mind. Okay. It's fine. That even trades on true. Oh wow, I didn't know. Okay, that's really good. Okay. Okay, no more bad fireballs. Hold on, watch. Almost. Overshot. Alright, here's the mix. Here's the mix. Alright. End it with an S smash. Dude, S smash versus Magnet might be sick. I actually really like that. It's good. It's good. GG's. Super fun sesh. I got to experiment with things like S smash and Rar Dare. Always a pleasure. Glad to be back. 100% agreed. Alright, anyway. So F Smash versus the Magnet is actually real, and I hate that I learned that, because I was just being an idiot, and that's just what happened. But yeah. James, have you seen my Kermit mod? My Kermit? Have you seen this? I don't know if you've seen this, because this is actually the funniest thing of all time. Any tips on how to play neutral better? I heard about played. I think floating at slightly higher than short hop magnet height is really good to avoid fireballs. You were playing really, really good at that range, and it was hard to anti-air without a hard commit with fair and viewer. I think you were playing advantage and disadvantage really well, but neutral playing around burst of fast fireball is going to be super helpful if you don't have to play grounded and sit in the air as a comfy zone. Granted, risk is fewer, but I got a lot of free hits with fireball I don't think I should be getting. Okay. Especially since fair cuts through it and it's active to cover any schmicks that I do with my yippee jumps. My yippee jumps, that's what I call that term. Alright, nope, you haven't seen this? Okay. Here he is. It's the funniest mod of all time. Actually, maybe the second funniest, okay? Whoa. Whoa. He's so funny. But I really enough do not think this is the funniest mod I have. This is great. I think the other one has funnier voice lines. The other one has even funnier voice lines. Okay. Look at this. This right here is the funniest mod of all time. Mod to switch? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Here's Homer Simpson.
Please don't sue.
Please don't sue. Huh?
Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy,
Bouncy, bouncy.
What the?
What the? He's so perfect. But here's the best voice line. Aerial input Tatsu. Wee! So if I like convert off this against somebody, like get him to like 30, I just convert. Hold on, let me get to like 30, like right here. Okay. Hold on, let me like up throw. Okay, how do I get you into an upper situation? Wait. The woohoo, he's popping off for sure. You okay? Right here. Oh my god, I can't do up air Tatsu. I suck. Okay, hold on, sorry. Wait, right here. Whee! Whee! Also on the ground. Coming through. Coming through. Get out of my way. I swallowed my gum. Wait, I think his like ledge is like donuts. No, his taunt is donuts. Wait. Wait. You can just say on taunt cancels. I don't know what he's saying. I don't know what he's saying. Is your what? Only coded ones.
In your face!
I don't know what he's saying. Do you guys know what he's saying?
In your face!
In your face. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Imagine you fight Ryu and he does this too. Use your face?
In your face!
I don't know what he's saying. It's okay. Why you little is dude. Oh, his ledge grab? How's it hanging, bro? How's it hanging? And if we put 2 computers, does he have a ledge cheater animation or sound?
No, officer, I haven't been drinking.
No, officer, I haven't been drinking.
No, officer, I haven't been drinking.
That's so funny. Also, if you have autocorrect, I think you can do this. Hold on. You can like teeter on the ledge a lot. Hold on.
No, officer, I haven't been drinking. No, officer, I haven't been drinking. No,
A KO? Yeah, hold on. Of course. If I get star KO'd, I don't know if I die. Let me see. Hold on. Do I have a star KO? Can I DI this up? Is there any way? Okay, I can. I'll send him to do up smash. Hold on, one sec. Smash. Up smash. Up. I'll do up B. Up B is fine. There we go. Okay. Can I not get star KO'd? Maybe not with the mod, actually. Oh, the beetle. No, I don't think I have, I don't think it'll work. Where's the beetle? Where the heck is the beetle? This is an old mod pack. There's a new one. Where's the beetle? Am I blind? Am I really gonna go one by one to find the beetle? Okay, I'll find the beetle. Stupid. Beetle, here it is. Sorry. Okay, I don't know if you can throw it, but I can. You know what? I'll be a stupid goober. Hold on, I got this. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. I got this. Okay. Stop mashing. Sorry. Hold on. Okay. I don't think it'll work with mod, but we can see. Ah! The stream! Okay, we're back. Okay. No, it doesn't work, I don't think. That sucks. Because I have the instant KOs, probably. Yeah, I have fast KOs. Oh, he has a crazy scream. That's what it is. You know what? I can show it. I'll hop into like a one stock game. We can show it like that. He has like a crazy scream. It's so funny. Like it's actually the funniest mod I've ever gotten. No doubt. It changed KOs? Yeah, it does. Okay, hold on. Oh, first to 5 wins. I don't want to do this. Hold on. Give me just one game. Sorry. Sure. I think this is items, but yeah, doesn't matter. Okay. Who goes off the top? Who goes off the top really easily? Steve. This Homer screen. Only me, bro. Only me. Literally. Oh my god. Random stages. No, it's a side scroller. Okay, wait. Wait, how have people not talked about this? This is insane. I can walk him on the side scroller? Wait, people need to talk about this more. Okay, I think this will kill. It didn't kill. I don't think you can get star KOs on the stage. How do blocks work? I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, let's find a real stage. Go to lefty. Also, my Steve, I don't know if you know, it's the best in the world. Unironically. Okay. All of this just to show the star KO. Oh my god. Thank you for staying here, guys. It's making chat really fun. Okay. Alright, my Steve? It's crazy. Okay, look at this. Well, I missed the finisher, but it's okay. I can pick loop. See? Crazy. Anyway, okay, please start KO. Dude, I just want to start KO. Please. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Ready? Here we go. Start KO. Brother, are you trolling me right now? I should. Okay. Oh my god. Isn't that sick? No, I can't. Okay, here we go. Star KO on the last kill. Actually, you never get a star KO on the last kill, do you ever? Yeah, you don't. Oh yeah, he's so easy. Steve's the easy character in the game. At high level, I think. Personally. It's either him or it's Cloud. Okay. Try this again. Please. Just give me one star KO. Okay. Okay, one star KO. I'm trying to show. I've been saying 10 minutes trying to show this. Feels bad, man. Yeah. Kind of sucks that the best character is also the easiest, in my humble opinion. But you know, it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna mine so I just get bigger tools. Actually, I see this. That's fine. Okay. I killed the side. Turn on Beetle? Do I really want to turn on Beetle? If I don't get it on these next two stocks, I will. God. On. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna DI Anvil up. That's what I'm gonna do. It didn't kill him. No! Turn on Beetle. Alright, Beetle is on. Spirits are faster kills. No, I couldn't. Okay. We're adding handicap? I could. Okay. Edit. Items. Where is it? Beetle. Beetle on high. Okay. Here we go. FD. Quest for the star KO. Any percent, literally. Okay. Okay. Kermit. Steve. Okay. All of this just to show a little star KO. God, it's crazy. Alright, in the meantime, I can show you a cool Steve deck. Alright, whatever. Here we go. You're joking. Really? Really? No. No way. Really? Oh, it's the mod name. The mod name's on Kermit. The whole character is called Kermit. So Kermit is named for Ryu, Homer, and Kermit. It does both? Are you sure? I think you're gaslighting. I'll give it 2 more tries. We didn't get a single one. Okay. Maybe not? Biggest letdown? Dude. You're trolling. Okay. Really? I'm actually shocked. No, I'm actually crazy shocked. What guarantees a star KO? Rest? Not even. Not even. Okay, I'm gonna try pop. I love this game. Me too. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do bot Kazuya combos. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do bot Kazuya combos. Okay. No, go over there. I've been trying to show this victory stupid theme, or the stupid kill screen for like 20 minutes now. Okay, here we go. Oh, the Beatles are still on. It's okay. Oh, I can't do it on Joy-Cons. Hold on. Okay, I can. That's it. That's the scream. That was so worth it. Okay. Touch of Kazuya on Joy-Cons? Let's see. Dang it. Crazy. So worth. So worth. So worth. Alright. Okay, it's been 3 hours of me playing Smash. Okay. Can I sell to you guys my favorite game of the year? For like 15 minutes about how awesome this game is. And then I'll quit for good. I'll be done. I need to play this game because this game is beautiful. I just need to play like 15 minutes of it. This is how I like no more training mode. We're done. All right. This is like a Jet Set Radio inspired game. Came out like a month ago. And all you do is just have fun. Like you rollerblade, you dance, yeah, that's it. Okay. It's like a single player game, right? It's about graffiti, it's about Soul of the Street. It's so fun. This game is so fun. Yeah, Bomber Cyberpunk. Dude, lesser known brother? No, it's gonna be more known. This game is beautiful. I love this game to death. This game is awesome. It's actually so much fun. The music is good. I can just gush about this game for 15 minutes on stream. 3.5 hours sounds pretty good. Okay. So you're like a skater girl, right? Okay. You have a boost pack. Why not? Okay. You have a phone, which has like messages from the homies, right? It's like story stuff. You can make a whole different music. You can change the music on the fly. You can like get an insane combo. And you just grind on rails. You have a great time. That's it. That's all you need to know. You can jump. You can slide. You can do cartwheels. Look at this. It's so cool, dude. Look at it. It's so awesome. And like you can just hang out. You can do like tricks and stuff. you can like, that bottom right is like a boost meter, so you can like do like stupid air boosts, like, dude, it's awesome. It's actually like such a fun game, and there's like graffiti, there's like the cops, like, it's just so fun. The movement alone is like so worth it. You have a multiplier down there for all the corners you lean into. You can do like an air boost. Look at this. Oh my god, right? Okay, then when you're bored of this character, you come with one of these spots, alright? And you can dance. And then when you dance, the squad comes through, right? And then this is how you change characters. You have a little dance circle, and you just change characters, okay? Isn't that awesome? Like, what a cool way to change character design. And then, to pick your character, you have like a little dance circle, right? And you pick your character like this. Dude, it's just so fun. He hit that. He actually just hit that. Okay? And then like you can go like boosting. There are boost tricks. You can slide. You can skateboard. Dude, James, this is literally gonna be us. All of this is literally gonna be us in like a week. Yeah, Tony Hawk inspired for sure, right? It's just so cool. Like, you can ride walls. Look at this. Okay, you do this. You do this. Tricks. This is literally us. Alright. But what if you're done with skateboarding? You twitch to the feet, you wall around. Okay? Alright. Boom. You go sliding. Boom. Look at that. Dude, look at that. This is just something that you can do. And you can go sliding. Slide on this magic carpet. Alright, change the song, change the song, change the song. Change the song, change the song. Okay, change the song, change the song. I'm drifting. Alright, change the song. Look at this. Like this chill funk vibes. Dude. And now we're sliding. Oh my god. It's so fun. Keep the combo going. Dude, it's just vibes. Dude, I'm gonna literally learn how to do that because of this game. James, I'm gonna take Skateboard Poetics. The people? Dude, I love the people. Oh, let's get the people going. Wait, I'm on the phone, hold on. Where's the people? Oh, this song goes hard. This song's great. But where's the people? Hold on. Where's the people? Did I miss it? I didn't. Yeah, no, this is awesome. There's like so much to this game. I haven't done any graffiti yet. Where's the graffiti? Oh wait, there it is. No, I missed it. Like if you miss a jump, you can like use the boost pack to like help move you back, right? But get the graffiti. Look at this. You can do all this graffiti. Like a whole different design. Boom! Look at that. Doesn't that look sick? I just haven't seen a game have this much love in it in so long. Like it's actually been years since I've seen a game get this much love. Indie developer, they just love the game. Upside down tricks? Look at this. But you can't go anywhere there. Okay, and you can go up here. Oh wait, oops, I missed it. Okay. It's just awesome. We can boost on these rails to go faster. Look at that, it's so cool. And this is like, there's like 7 levels or so it's like a small game, but like, I got like a good 10 hours here. Look at this, I'm just cruising. Dude, it's like so fun. It's just so fun to move in. You think I love Ryu movement, guys? No. You have not seen anything. We just slowly seam through and move things. Hit it, there we go. The boost meter, and like, you get tricks, and you do graffiti, and there's a combo meter at the bottom, right? Look at this angle! Look at this angle! It just looks so fun. There are mods for it on PC. I don't have PC, but like... And now you're here at the top. Hold on, let me get up here. You can grind up this tree. And now you're up here. Because why not? I've never seen a game have just want to have fun, you know? Right? Look at this, look at this, look at this over here, okay? It's fire hydrant, right? Yeah, it's just fun to move in. You jump at this fire hydrant? Wait. Let me get on the fire hydrant, sorry. Okay. And you do tricks on it to raise it up, right? And you jump up here. I suck. Okay, never mind. Oh, those are cops. Let's go kill the cops. Don't quote that. Nobody clipped that. Look at this. You want to graffiti the cops? Wait, sorry. Hold on. Oh, bring him up in the air? Graffiti, bro. Look at this. You just cook it. What's a Kodak? So awesome. Okay, then when you do more graffiti, the cops get angry because of course the cops always get angry at the people doing fun stuff. It's just so fun. Caught in 4K. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, I'm gonna be banned from Chicago. Look, I'm just having a blast. Oh, get slid! Look at that! Get out of here! I am here! Okay, so these turrets are really, really annoying because they pull you back, right? They pull you back in, but you can just knock them up and just get wrecked. This is Bomber Cyberpunk. This game is awesome. Probably my favorite game I played this year. Alright, this song kind of sucks though. Let's get something like this. No. Oh, this one's on fire. If you like Jet Set Radio, like this game's fire. Armored units? Okay, chill. You don't need armor, okay? Alright, and the police like gradually get more and more annoying because of course, right? It's like a hooligan game, right? But if you want to get rid of them, you can like go to the bathroom and it gets rid of all of them. No, Jet Set Radio is awesome. You get this game. This game is beautiful. I'm on the phone and I have chains in my hand. This is sick, okay? Hold on, let me get up here. Look, they can't even catch me. Alright, let's go to the bathroom. But in the bathroom, guess what? It's even cooler. Because now when you're in the bathroom, okay, you can change your outfit. I unlocked them all. We're gonna go to autumn, because it's autumn, you know? And the chains are even on you. It's funny, right? And look at that. And now the cops are gone. No cops. Crazy. So if you ever get caught by the cops, just go to the bathroom. No, it's so fun. I love it. You can slide under things. Look at this. Oh wait, no, I suck. Wait. Okay, it's fine. Like keeping your combo the whole game in itself. Okay, there's a spot over here. You can grind up these things. If you ever just hate the song, just switch to something a little bit more chill, a little bit easier. Something like this. Something like this is really chill. It's one of my favorite songs of the game. Like, it's so chill. And if you just want to dance just cause, like, dude. Such a vibe, bro. He can pop it. You can break dance. Oh, sorry. Where's breakdancing? Wait. This dude hits it. He hit that. Oh, with the phone in hand. Dude. Don't you want to be like that? I want to be like that. And look, if you hate people, because we all do at some point, just kick them off. This is my dance area. Dude, what a vibe. It's just fun. Like, games don't try to be fun anymore. What is this? I actually don't know what this is. Oh, there's a grind to get back. I've actually never taken this rail. Oh, that's sick. It's just an end. Yeah. Yeah, it's just... I love this game. Like, this is like... my favorite game I played all year. Maybe my favorite game I played in years, honestly. Yeah, that's it. Alright. I think that's enough for me. I'm probably going to end it there. Folks, it's been an honor. First stream back. I'm gonna meet with a friend for coffee at 10 a.m. tomorrow, so I'm gonna get some rest. But yeah, thank you for coming through. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for all the new people. I'm gonna try and be streaming 2 to 3 times a week, just for fun. You know, just hanging out, enjoying. But yeah, big fan, big fan. We can probably we can drop the few to Ned. Yeah, it's been a long week, so we're gonna raid Ned. Drop you guys over there. Drop some follows, and it'll be good. Take care, enjoy, and James, will see you on Sunday. Viewers, I'll see you whenever. Legendary streamer, legendary gamer, legendary guy. Toi aussi.